I study international commerce and I have a master's degree in Harvard in marketing. The reason of today's meeting is because I have a problem with proposal. We know that due to COVID, we had to close a lot of areas and take extra precautions so we can contain this new breachment in our health. So my proposal right now that we are in the middle of vaccinations and we have maintained control of this pandemic as of now is to reopen them, and that the objective of my proposal is we know that time is important for us and every second counts. For example, we have to take 30-second voicemails and imagine how many voicemails we lost for every minute that one of our workers lose on their way from the office to the cafeteria. We have calculated that and it's approx 5 minutes from in and out in a normal pace or more, because we know that we have a couple of senior workers who take us over work, and taking care of those workers and this time that we can lose, my proposal is to reopen the 4 areas that we closed when the pandemic started. So now I know one of the cons of this of my proposal is that people traffic can be a problem, but one of the solutions we have is that we are right now applying a system in when you enter the building, you have to register your name, your email, and see if you have any symptoms of COVID. We can use that tablets and that system. So if someone wants to eat inside the office, they can register themselves, and that in that way we have an account of how many people are going to enter, and have a people control. Now, another problem we can have is that we have to reorder the personnel we already have, keep some extra chores so they can take care of the area and we don't generate any health problems. Now, the only other problem we may have is that we have to prepare the area for COVID use. The cafeterias we use now have their panels and their health supplies so we can clean the tables and eat without taking any extra precautions. So now, the pros. It's it lets workers use less time in their way in and out of the cafeteria, and that way they can use their extra time so they can work more or go to other necessities. What I mean is that we know that right now we have been having problems with our workers making some mistakes by leaving voicemails or by doing extra notes. And one of the theories we have is that in those long periods of time, that's 3 to 4 hours straight, because they have to calculate really good their breaks because they don't have that much time. It's only 15 minutes to eat, go to the bathroom, and to other necessities. So now with those extra 5 minutes, we can rejuvenate our workers in the way that can be more active in their area, and we can maybe, because it's not calculated, we only calculate the time they can free for themselves and how they can help them in the work area, and we can with this approach lessen this kind of problems we have right now, this kind of errors. Now they have an easier access to their food, so workers that are of their age or have any disability can gain easier access to their food and don't take much time to get to the cafeteria. Right now, one of my coworkers who's in a wheelchair, we really appreciate that he doesn't have to take a 10-minute period of time to only go to the cafeteria and come out. Now, the obstacles, like I said, COVID and health measurements. We have to put panels, we have to put cleaning supplies and workers, and one of our cleaning personnel have to know they have to take an extra care of that area. But we have to maintain the health and code rules we have right now in our area as of now, so I think we can trust our employees and trust our co-workers to keep this area safe. Now, these steps, as easier as when we did the other cafeteria, is that we have to prepare the area so we can use it in these new COVID standards. The second step is that we have to manage people. Then they have to take care in extra care of this area. And the third rule, or the 3 steps, sorry, is that placement of new rules in people management that we're going to maintain. We have already done that in the cafeteria, so it's not going to be a big issue. a chronogram. I know this can be done in less than a week because we have a person who already know what to do, and we already know what measurements we have to take. So this only has to go to the higher ups, in this case the board meeting. I'm communicating with you right now to try to approve this proposal. So we know the risks, we know the pros, we know the cons. So it's can be done in less than a week. And one of the things I ask in my chronogram is we can do a test. In this case, I propose Mulsa, who is the biggest building we have right now in Mexico, and we already have the areas standardized, so it can be a good start. Like I said, it can be done in less than a week. And the only problem we can have is that the materials we can use so we can make the area COVID safe. And that's may take days or weeks in regards to the shipments of the equipment we need, but that would be the only time we need. Like I said, the advantages is time management. And that's an area we have to perfect because, like I said at the beginning of this presentation, time is very important to us. As a conclusion, I know this is a small proposition. It seems little, but we have to prepare for the future. We know that in a couple months, this pandemic is going to be, if not eradicated, it's going to open more areas for us, and we are more prepared than we were at the beginning. So that's why I ask, we prepare for the future this time, and give something to the workers. That will be all, and thank you so much. Like I said, in the email I sent this is going to be there's going to be the presentation in the email. You can communicate with me at any time, and I will respond to any of your questions. It was a pleasure, and I hope you have an excellent day. Thank you.